Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Meditation Mama, and welcome to your general pick a card reading for August. Yes, I cannot believe it's August. Time is just flying by this year. So, if you're new to pick a card readings, stick around for the explanation. But if you are not new to pick a card readings, you can go to the description box below and fast forward to your timestamp. But if you are new, what you're going to do is you are going to pick a card or a stone that's really resonating with you. So this is card number 1 with the Dalmation crystal. This is card number 2 with the desert rose crystal. This is card number 3 with the selenite crystal. And then this is number 4 with the citrine crystal. So if you'd like, you can pause the video. You can think about it. You can, really see which card or crystal is calling to you. Then once you've made your decision, go to the description box below, find the timestamp for the card or the stone that you chose, and fast forward to your reading. Enjoy! Hello, group number 1. You chose the Dalmatian crystal. Good choice. Let me just put that aside and let's go ahead and get some cards for you. I hope you guys had a really good July. Ooh, the year is just flying by so fast. I cannot believe it's about to be August, or it is actually August. Okay, so let's just see what cards have came out. Ooh, a breakthrough. All right. Receptivity. Let's get one more card. All right, I was only going to take 3, but 2 came out together, so I will take both of them. All right, let's start with the first card, the breakthrough. I like this card for the beginning because what this card is talking about is enough is enough. It's like you've gotten to a point in your life where you can't take something anymore. You can't take it from a person, you can't take it from your job or your boss or a coworker. You just can't stand this thing that is really bothering you so much. And so what this card is really wanting you to do is to allow yourself to take the risk and to shatter the old patterns and limitations that keep your energy from flowing, okay? And then it's kind of the perfect next card here that we have is receptivity, because that's what you would have once your energy starts flowing again. It's like if you are, stuck in a rut, stuck in a job, stuck in a relationship, when you feel stuck in something, it drains all of the energy out of you. But then when you finally say enough is enough and you just do whatever you need to do to break through and break out of it, then the energy starts to flow. Next, let's talk about receptivity. So if you look at this picture, it's a form of a woman and her arms are stretched up into the air. And what's happening is the energy is flowing in and then out. And it's just a constant form of energy, in and out, give and take, in and out. And her energy is just flowing freely through her. So with the receptivity card, it's almost like with this breakthrough, once you've broken through that glass of whatever it is that's keeping you hostage, once you break through that glass, you start to become more in harmony with the universe, with the things that you're manifesting, with your own energy, because you're not blocked by whatever is holding you back. Now, the third card here, this schizophrenia card, This card really just talks about the things that you say and the things that you think to yourself all the time. It's almost like overthinking. And the person in this picture, let me show you. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's basically a person hanging on between those two blocks. And he's hanging on for dear life, and all he's thinking is, should I let go of my feet first or should I let go of my hands first? Should I let go of my feet first? And then he's just constantly thinking and constantly driving himself crazy about which way he's going to fall down. I mean, but in reality, you could just let go of both and just fall down, right? Like, why is he hanging out up there just not letting go? And I think these two cards really kind of go together because this card talks about someone holding on to something and not letting go. But then also like the kind of mental chatter, the things that you say to yourself. Now, the things that you say to yourself are the most important because the things that you think the most, you will manifest into your life, whether it's good or bad. So if you're always saying negative things to yourself, you're just going to manifest negative things into your life. But if you're always like your biggest cheerleader and you're always telling yourself you're going to be okay, everything's going to work out, then it will. So you manifest what you think the most of. So don't manifest a whole bunch of worry, don't manifest more bills, manifest receptivity, manifest flowing, manifest harmony with the universe. Now, the last card here is patience. And patience really talks about just having patience. You know, this whole receptivity, quieting your mind and changing the things that you say to yourself, this kind of stuff takes time. This is going to be some work that you really need to put in, and it is going to take some time. Like this lady here in the picture, she is pregnant, and the signs of the moon up here are indicating the length of time it's really taking for her to give birth to what she is manifesting. So this is going to take time. This is not going to happen overnight. But I really think that in August, there is something that you need to break out of. There is something that is holding you back. Like I said, it could be a person, a job, a coworker, a boss, whatever it is, even a relationship, whatever that is, if you say to yourself, if you have been saying to yourself, you know what, I'm so done with this, I'm fed up, I can't take this anymore, this is your sign to break out of that. Break out of that so you can start getting back to you and really start working on those things that you say to yourself. Like I said, that is so, so important because the things that you think the most are the things that you end up manifesting. And then just know that this is going to take some time before you really start seeing all this wonderfulness to come into your life. You really have to work on it. You can't just say nice things to yourself one day and expect it to happen like that. No. If you've been saying like that you're unworthy or that you don't deserve this for a little while, it's going to take a minute to kind of, get that river flowing the other direction. So whatever you do, don't give up. I say never give up, never surrender. Just like in that movie, I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, definitely don't give up and, go for that breakthrough in the month of August. Now, don't go anywhere because I'm going to get I'm going to get a message from your angels to see what else they have to say about this. So angels, what do you have to say about this? What messages do you have for group number 1? Oh, okay. Just put these down. Okay, the renewal. Let me show that to you. It says review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of facts. Sorry, I can't talk today. Time to move in a new direction. So to me, this really kind of goes perfectly with that breakthrough card, don't you think? It basically says it's time to move in a new direction. Review and reevaluate what's going on in your life. Like I said before, if you've been saying to yourself stuff like, I've had enough, I can't take this anymore, I'm done with this, then it is time for that breakthrough. It's time to, renew yourself through receptivity. Get back to who you are. Do you even know who you are anymore? Well, it's time to figure out who you are. So, yes, the renewal. I love this card. Now, I'm still not done. Let's get some more Law of Attraction cards for you. So hang tight, don't go anywhere. Let's see what the Law of Attraction has to say about this. Oh, okay. And that one flipped over. Okay, so this one says, my every relationship can now feel better. By intending, as you are moving into a segment of relationships, to focus upon your points of harmony, to give your great attention, not to what you are disagreeing about, but to the things that you agree upon. You know why? Because when you focus on what you're disagreeing about, you only make more disagreements, okay? So, that is the resolution in all relationships. Yes, to focus on what you agree upon, not what you don't agree upon. For when you focus on what you do not like by the law of attraction, you solicit more of what you do not want. Sorry, I kind of finished it before I even finished reading it, but it said exactly what I was saying here. Because if you think about the things that you don't want all the time, you're just going to attract more of that into your life. So if you're having some, difficulty in a relationship, the more you focus on what's going wrong in the relationship, the more you're going to manifest that. So you have to focus on the things that are really going right in the relationship if you want to manifest more of that. And if nothing is going right, then you need a breakthrough. Now let's talk about this card. I can feel positive while thinking positive. The longer you stay focused upon what you do not want, the greater and more powerful that thought will become. But if you are sensitive to your emotions and you withdraw your attention from the unwanted very quickly, you will begin to feel better and you will stop the attraction of the unwanted thing. Yeah, I think a lot of this really has to do with you. You might even be manifesting all this challenge for yourself without even knowing it because all you're doing is thinking about it. And for example, and I've done this too, when something goes wrong, do you get on the phone and call your best friend? Do you call your mom or your sister or your brother and tell them what's going on? Because the more you put it out into the universe, the more you talk about it, the more you manifest it. So stop putting out the bad into the universe and start putting out the good if you want to attract that into your life. All right? That was a great reading, group number 1. Make sure to give my video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment down below so that algorithm can put me back up in the search box, all right? Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your general reading. Pick a card for August. You pick the Desert Rose Crystal. All right. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle these cards for you. I hope you guys have had a really good July. I cannot believe that it's August already. And a card, oh, and we already got 3 cards. So this was the card that flew out onto my lap. Oh, okay. I like this. Let me just put that there. All right. Okay, so let's talk about this first card, the Lovers. I love this card, and I actually just noticed that you have all major arcana cards. So this is like a major thing that's like really going on in your life. Now, the Lovers card does obviously talk about lovers, but this card really talks about more than just love. Now, it talks about physical love, like sex. Sex is actually the lowest form of love. Then there's love that's right in the middle. And then compassion is the highest form of love that we have. Now, some of the things that this card actually talks about is the biggest problem that we have right now with love. And the biggest problem that we have right now with love is that a lot of people think that sexual love is love, but sexual love is the type of love that never lasts. When you base a relationship only on sex, sex never stays the same. Sex always changes, because if you think about it, the sex life that you had when you first started dating somebody is going to be completely different if you've been dating them for 10 years. It's not going to be the same as when you first started dating them. So the sexual part of a relationship changes. And what keeps a relationship going is everything else that you have besides the sexual part of it. The love, the compassion, the connection, the stuff that you guys have in common. Because when the sexual part of the relationship kind of starts to fade or change, you have all of that other stuff to keep you guys connected. So I see a wonderful relationship here where it's like you have more than just that sexual connection with somebody. It's like, yes, of course, you have that sexual connection, but there's so much more going on here than just sex. There's love, there's compassion, there's caring, there's similarities, there's things that are going to keep the relationship together, even if after 10 or 20 years, that sexual part of the relationship starts to change. This is a relationship that's going to stand the test of time. Now, completion here, it's the final piece of the puzzle. It's like the missing piece. It's kind of self-explanatory because the completion card is actually the last card in the major arcana. So you've gone through the whole cycle, and this is the final step, the final piece of the puzzle. So it could be saying that you have finally found the love of your life, the soulmate, the missing piece of your puzzle, the person you're going to marry, the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. I think that's amazing. I wish this was my reading. This is great so far. I love this. So it looks like in August, you're already there, and you are going to find the love of your life. This is going to feel like that missing piece of the puzzle, the completion, the the double to your trouble sort of thing, like the partner that you always wanted, that you've always dreamed about. Now, the next card over here, this is a fiery dude over here. This is the Rebel. I think this is your person. Now, it doesn't have to be male or female, but technically this card is a male. And the Rebel is like, this is actually like the Emperor card. So this is like a natural born leader, a business owner. This is a fiery individual that really kind of just, goes out there and gets what he wants. Now, if you look at this card, I'll show it to you again. He is really kind of breaking out of those chains that that bind him down there by his feet. And what this card really talks about is just him being rebellious and just like, fighting back against things that are not for him. Just his very way of being is kind of rebellious. Like he kind of, goes to the beat of his own drum. Like he makes his own way in the world and just goes out there and gets it. This guy knows exactly who he is and what he wants, and this guy just goes out there and gets it. And what I'm feeling like with this is like, I think that this person could be like the soulmate, the love of your life, like the person that you've been waiting for. This is going to be a person that comes in with this fiery energy, with colors. They might be like even a bright, colorful person. They may wear lots of colors, but they're definitely going to march to the beat of their own drum. Like I said, they are not going to conform to what society would normally like want us to conform to. They do their own thing and they just go out there and get it. Okay, now I want to get a message from your angels about this. Sorry, these cards are hard to shuffle because they're so big. Okay, angels. What messages do you have for group number 2 about this love? All right. Okay, so the card that came out for you is the Four of Earth. And it says being very cautious, but being cautious with like your finances, making good business decisions, giving back to those who are less fortunate. Now, for me, I think what this card is talking about is the being too cautious part. Now, I could see that when this person comes into your life, you may be kind of like apprehensive. Maybe you're kind of, holding them at arm's length because who knows, maybe you have been hurt by love in the past. But I don't believe this is the time to be that cautious because I think when this person comes in, it's like fast and furious, just like this card with all the flames and color. It's like they come in and that puzzle piece fits in just perfectly. So yes, it's good to be cautious. It's good to, be like that sometimes. But other times you got to just go for it. And when you get that feeling, when this colorful person comes into your life, I say go for it. Now, last but not least, I'm going to get some law of attraction cards for you guys so that we can finish this up with some super positive stuff. Let's see. All right, that card came out, so I'll read that in just a second. Oh, and that one came out too. Okay, so let's do this one first. The law of attraction brings whatever abundance I choose. I want financial prosperity. Yep, me too. There are so many wonderful things that are available in this wonderful world, and financial prosperity opens the doors to so many of those things. Since the law of attraction responds to my thoughts, I have decided to focus predominantly upon the abundance that is possible, understanding that it is only a matter of time before my thoughts of prosperity will be matched by the flow of financial prosperity. Since the law of attraction will bring the object of my attention, I choose abundance. So, I hope you heard that because this doesn't just have to do with money. Whatever you focus your attention on, you will bring into your life. So good or bad, like If you have a lot of bills and you're worried about how to pay your bills and all you're doing is worrying about that, then you manifest more worry. But if all you're thinking about is that love of your life, then you will manifest that. All right, last but not least, this card. I can learn to prioritize my intentions. It is important for you to identify which intentions you most want to fulfill, because as you prioritize, you give your singular attention to what is most important. And as you give your singular attention by the law of attraction, you attract power onto that intention that is most important to you. And I kind of think these two cards really go together as well, because like I said before, the more you focus your attention or your energy on something, the more you are going to manifest that into your life. So, like I said, if you are really wanting to manifest the soulmate, the love of your life, that person that you're going to be with, that missing puzzle piece, then all you have to do is really, figure out exactly who you want that person to be, or, what kind of characteristics you want them to have, and then manifest it with meditating and positive thinking. Because the second you put anything negative on your manifestations, that's what we call resistance. And when you have resistance, you can't manifest. So make sure to fill your manifestations up with positivity so that they can come to you faster. All right, that was a great reading. Definitely hit the like button if you liked the video. Make sure to leave me a comment down below. I want to get back up on that algorithm and back on the search thing for YouTube. And then if you're new to my channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button so you can get notified when I upload new videos. And until next time, I will see you then. Bye. Hello, group number 3. You have chosen the selenite crystal. All right. Let's go ahead and shuffle the cards for you. I hope you had a wonderful July. Ooh, source energy. What are you manifesting? Okay, source, receptivity, flowing energy. All right. Let's see what else is coming out. The outsider. Okay. So there may be like a feeling of being stuck. But let's see. Let's get. Oh, okay. Oh, consciousness. All right. Let me just move these right there. All right. Let's talk about the source. So I'm sure you've heard about source energy. And if you haven't heard about source energy is that energy that you tap into when you meditate. It's the energy that you tap into when you're beginning something new, when you need inspiration, or when you just need like a mental break or a recharge. When you need any one of those 3 things, you go to source energy. And like I said, the way that you get to source energy is by meditating. And through meditation, what happens is you become grounded, you become centered, and you silence the thoughts in your mind enough to contact the source energy within inside you. Then the next card here is receptivity. So it's like you are tapping into that source energy because maybe you are, starting something new. Maybe you need inspiration for a project. Because I see over here with this little dude, this is like a feeling of being stuck or being trapped, either trapped inside or stuck on the outside. But the issue is, if you look really closely, I hope you can see that, the lock on that chain is not actually locked. it's actually unlocked. And if he were to look over and pay attention, he could really take that chain off and either get out or get in wherever he needs to go. So you may be having like this feeling of either being stuck or trapped, and you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the next step is. So, what the universe wants you to do is tap into source energy. And like I said, you have to tap into source energy with meditation, by grounding, by centering, by silencing those thoughts in your mind. And when you can just let the thoughts come and let the thoughts go, that's when you're really in the flow. That's when you are receptive to source energy. Now, this last card here, consciousness, I really do kind of feel like it goes with the flow of this reading. What consciousness really talks about is that clarity that you get when you detach from the thoughts in your mind. Because this card here, this is the card or the suit of swords. And swords really do have to do with the things that you think and the things that you say to yourself. And this guy actually represents the consciousness that is available to all of us who become masters of our mind. And so I'm kind of really getting the feeling here that for the month of August, the universe really wants you to work on, the things that you're saying to yourself, the things that you're thinking to yourself. Because if you don't know this, the more you think about something, the more you will manifest it into your life, good or bad. Now, I definitely see this one card here where, like you're feeling stuck or you're feeling trapped. And maybe you don't know how to get out. Maybe you need answers. But guess what? Like I said, that lock is open. And this person, this little kid, is not seeing it. So how would he get out of here? He is going to sit down, quiet his mind, and open himself up to source. And when he finally quiets his mind and lets go of all that chatter, like, should I climb out? Should I do this? Should I do that? He's going to sit there. He's going to eventually look up and he's going to see that that lock is actually open. He's going to be like, oh, I didn't see that before. I didn't know it was that easy. I'm just going to open the gate now. And that's exactly what this is talking about. So there may be a situation in your life right now where you're feeling trapped or you feel like you can't get out of. But there is a solution that you are not seeing. And the only way to tap into that solution is to tap into source energy. And what is source energy? It's really you. It's who you are at your core. And the more you tap into source energy, the stronger the receptivity gets. Okay, so really try to meditate. Go to a meditation class, quiet the mind, let your thoughts come and let your thoughts go, and get into the state of flow. And the answers that you need for those questions where you're feeling stuck or trapped are going to come to you right away once you can quiet your mind. Now, I am not done yet. Let's get some messages from your angels. Let's see, angels, what message do you have for group number 3? Whoa, that one fell out. All right. Okay, so the card that came out for you is the King of Earth. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities that are offered to you. The Midas touch. All right. So generous, professional, responsible, practical. This is a really great card. So you are going to have success. Whatever this issue is that you are stuck where you can't find the solutions, the solution is going to come to you. Accept the offers, accept the help from others. This is going to be a very successful time for you. So you are going to break out of that. You are going to get unstuck. And it's going to happen once you tap into that source energy. Another thing is that once you tap into that source energy and you get out from beyond that gate, you're not going to feel like the outsider anymore. You're going to feel just like the king of earth with that Midas touch, like everything you touch turns to gold sort of a thing. Because look, once you get past that block that you have, everything is really going to start to turn around for you. So really work on connecting to that source energy. Now, I do also want to get some law of attraction cards for you. Let's see how we can bring those manifestations in a little faster. Okay, so we have 2 cards. It says, I am not here to create sameness. There are so many different worlds as there are different perceivers, beings, or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting and getting the same thing. You are here to be that which you want to be, while you allow others to be that which they want to be. So, is somebody preventing you from being who you want to be? Maybe that's really the issue here. Like, do you even know who you want to be? Do you feel, trapped in a situation? Do you feel trapped by society labeling you? Because you can get out of that. So let's see what this one says. My thought manifestations enjoy a buffer of time. Yes. In an attraction-based universe, there is no such thing as no. Your attention to it says yes. So let me stop. So if you're putting your attention on this, being stuck, being trapped, or, not being able to progress, if you focus your energy on that, you manifest more, okay? In your physical reality, things do not manifest instantly, for there is a wonderful buffer of time that gives you the opportunity to redirect your attention more towards what you do want to experience. So the good thing is that if you do find yourself getting back into, habits of thinking like this, the good thing is that your thoughts don't manifest like that. There is that buffer of time. So you can catch yourself doing it and immediately turn that boat around and have it go down the river. Anytime you have any negative thoughts about something that you're trying to manifest, that's called resistance. The only way to get rid of resistance is to surround your manifestations with positivity. All right, so I think this was a really great reading. I think that, there may be a situation, an issue that you're feeling stuck in, trapped. Maybe you don't know what to do or don't know the next step to take, but the answers are within you. You have to tap into that source energy, especially if that's not something that you do all the time. The universe really wants you to make that a practice and really tap into your own consciousness to get the answers that you seek, because you already have those answers. They're there. All right. That was a great reading. Group number 3. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below and hit the like button so that I can get my videos back on that search engine. All right. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading for August. You picked the Citrine crystal. I love that crystal. Let's go ahead and do one more shuffle for you. All right, let's get some cards. So group number 4, what is going on? Oh, okay, you're partying. Oh, okay, courage. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to get one more card. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, well, I got two more cards, so let me put these down. Oh, interesting. We got two rainbow cards. Okay, move these up just a tiny, tiny bit. So let's talk about this first card, celebration. Okay, now if you look at this card, these ladies are out there celebrating, they are having fun, and it does not matter that it's raining outside. They don't care. They ran outside, they opened the door, and just started dancing around in the rain. Now, this is the kind of energy that the universe really wants you to start embodying, like right now. Because these two cards are a little different. The The sorrow card talks about going through like a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow. But times of great sorrow have potential to be times of great transformation. And I kind of think that is what is happening here. But in order for a transformation to happen, we must go deep into the roots of the pain and experience it without blame, without pity, without anything like that. And then we have to have that courage to kind of start over, even when it doesn't seem possible. Because if you look at this card, this courage card, it's a flower literally growing out of the crack of a rock. Now, a seed cannot normally, just grow out of the crack of a rock. But this seed fell right in there and was determined to grow, and it took roots and it grew. It had the courage to grow even in conditions where it wasn't really possible. And so I really think that you need to change, like, almost like your mentality right now. It's almost like you're kind of just stuck in this sorrow place because of what has happened. And I'm not sure what this is, and it can be so many different things for so many different people. But you have to have the courage to kind of start over again. This could be like a loss. You could have lost your job, you could have lost a relationship, you could have lost an actual person. And it may feel like it's the end of the world, like, how am I ever going to find another job? How am I ever going to find another person right now? But you have to have that courage to kind of just get out there and just keep going and putting yourself out there again. Like this celebration card. Just getting out there, letting your hair down, and just having fun. Like going out there and just having a drink and letting your freak flag fly. Just let go of some of this sorrow that is really bogging you down and go out there and really just start having fun and just change that energy around. Now, this card right here, the slowing down card, it's a turtle that's, slowly going into the water. And so this card really wants to remind you that there's no need to hurry. There's no need to, to seek shelter. There's no need to have all of this sorrow. Because even if we are moving through our emotions, we can remain contained and free from attachments. So this card wants you to kind of slow down a minute, and whatever this sorrow is attached to, if it was to a job, a person, a place, or a thing, it really wants you to like slow down, have gratitude for what you really have in your life, and get rid of these negative attachments, these things that you are just constantly thinking about all the time. Another thing that I want to say with this sorrow card is that you manifest what you think about all the time. So I'm just using this example, if you lost your job, if you lost a relationship, if you lost a person, like a thing in your life, if you're just sitting there thinking about it all the time and getting sad and emotional about it, then all you're doing is really attracting more of that into your life. So, this is another reason why it's good to kind of get out there and celebrate and to take your mind off of stuff. Because when you take your mind off of this sorrow and you get out there and you let your hair down, you get lighthearted, you let your energy start to flow again. You get this energy back instead of this energy. And I don't know about you, I want this energy more than I want this energy in my life. Because when I'm here, I'm having fun, I am manifesting. And then the next card down here is adventure. This card is really cool. I like this card because if you see that, I hope you can see that. Um, it's like a little kid, seeing something for the first time or experiencing something for the first time. It's an adventure. Now, adventure doesn't have to do with like plans and maps, but what an adventure could be is just having faith and trust in your own decisions. So, like, for example, I'm just going to throw that out there, but like, let's say you did lose your job and you've been looking for another job in your hometown and you're not finding something. But then you look online or you look on one of those job sites and you find an amazing job in another state. And you're kind of like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I should move. I don't know if I would get the position. But, you apply anyways, and then you get the job. That's what an adventure is. Going out on a limb, applying for that job, and then going off and just moving and changing and just going on that adventure like a kid, like doing something for the first time. Whenever you move into something that's unknown with the energy of a child, like trusting like a child, even the smallest things in life can be the greatest adventure. So for the month of August, I really want you to think about whatever this is that is kind of keeping your energy down in this, sorrow, anxiety, this depression kind of state. It's time to snap out of it. And the universe wants you to know that you're going to persevere. You have to have courage, just like this flower or just like the seed that fell into the crack and decided to grow. And to change your energy and start attracting something new, you really just have to go out there and start having fun and, bring some joy into your life. And once you change this energy to that energy, wonderful things are going to start happening. And if you slow down and you really just take the time to really stop and smell the roses sort of thing, you would be surprised at what you notice. Also, having that adventure, taking that leap of faith in something, trying something new that you've never tried, maybe applying for a job that you wouldn't have never applied for, maybe asking somebody out that you never would have asked out before, do something that you wouldn't normally do and just see what happens. What's the harm in trying, right? All right, now I do want to get another message from your angels just to see what they have to say about everything. So for group number 4, angels, what kind of messages do you have for group number 4? Okay. All right. Knight of Fire. I like this. So they really, really want you to get this fire energy back. Get rid of this, gray energy, the sorrow, and start bringing this color back in, okay? 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. I mean, it's almost like you got the same card twice, right? Have courage, believe in yourself. And maybe that's something that I should have said up here. Not just having courage, but believing in yourself. Believe in yourself. If you can believe, then you can achieve, right? Now, last but not least, let's get some law of attraction cards. Oh, okay, so that's one. Let's get one more. Oh, okay. All right, the first one. Attention to what is only creates more of what is. And you know what's really funny? This guy and this guy kind of look the same, don't they? I think they do. Many want to point out reality to you. They say, face the facts. Look at what is. And we say to you, if you are able to see only what is, then by the law of attraction, you will create only more of what is. Okay? You must put your thoughts beyond what is in order to attract something more or something that is different. Again, you got to get out of this sorrow card, okay? And you've got to have that courage. I see myself enjoying absolute continuing abundance. Yes. I choose absolute and continuing abundance. For I understand that there is no limit to the abundance in the universe. And so by my attracting abundance to myself, I am not limiting another. There is enough for everyone. The key is for each of us to see it and want it, and then we will each attract it. Yes. So just in case you don't know, there is plenty of abundance to go around. There is new money being printed every day. And just because you want to manifest it does not mean that you are taking it away from someone else. There is plenty to go around. So manifest exactly what you want. Don't be afraid to go out there and get it. And remember to have courage and get out of the sorrow and get into this celebration. All right? That was a great reading, group number 4. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button and leave me a comment down below because I need to get back up on that search engine so people can find my videos. All right? I will see you next time. Have a good week. Bye.